Tears, idle tears. This is the poem. Dear students, today we are going to discuss this short lyrical poem is an extract from a longer poem, The Princess, that was published in 1847, and this part is from its fourth canto. This poem is written by great Victorian poet Alfred Lord Tennyson, who lived from 1809 to 1892. This poem is about lost, the beautiful days of past, the loved ones, and about their memories. So let's start reading this poem. The first stanza. Tears, idle tears, I know not what they mean. Tears from the depth of some divine despair rise in heart and gather to the eyes. Looking on happy autumn fields, thinking of the days that are no more. Poet says that tears, idle tears, tears that are idle. Idle means useless, worthless, and has no meaning. But also says that we don't know from where they are coming. A sense of despair, hopelessness is creating them, is arising them in his heart, and they flow through his eyes. Looking on the happy autumn fields, the time of autumn is also create an atmosphere of despair, a gloominess, and thinking of the days that are gone. And the poet clearly suggests that he is thinking of the past that is gone away, the time, the situation, people that they are no more. So there are tears in his eyes, tears in speaker's eyes, and he calls them idle tears because tears can't bring back those beautiful things, those happy things that happened to his life. The second stanza. Fresh as the first beam glittering on the sail, brings our friends up from the underworld. Sad as the last which redden our one, that sinks with all we love below the verge. So sad, so fresh the days that are no more. Again the repetition, refrain that they are no more. That enhance the tragic effect, the sudden effect of the poem. The poet is thinking about his past, his bygone memories, and the memories is as fresh. He compares imaginatively present and analogy between the remembering of past and the early sun's rays as they are glittering on horizon on sail, brings our friends upon from the underworld, and this seems as it is bringing his friends, loving ones from underworld. It indicates they are dead now, they have gone, and this brings them back. The rising of sun and its beam, it seems that they are bringing back them to life. The next line, sad as the last which redden our one. So, sinking of sun when sun set in the west, it seems that it bringing back them to the last line. So sad, so fresh, the days that are sad and fresh. The contradictory quality is presented through this line. The poet says, memory is still fresh, alive, but it also sad of those times. Remembering, it makes poet sad, unhappy. The next stanza. Ah, sad and strange as in dark summer dawn the earlier pipe of half awakened birds, to dying ears when unto dying eyes the casement slowly grows a glimmering square. Very beautiful image is presented through these lines. Sad and strange as in dark summer dawn the earliest pipe indicate the early chirping of birds at the time of dawn when bird chirps, sings, and the chirping and singing falls upon an ear that is dying. Dying ears indicate the person who is near to death, is on the verge of death. And when upon the dying eyes the casement slowly grows a glimmering square, and dying eyes also indicate the time of death. The casement slowly grows a glimmering square, and the person is looking through a casement, a window, and the glittering of sun, the sunlight remind of him that he is still alive and near to death. So in the same way, these memories, these glimpses of past recollection seems as as a bird's voice fall upon the ear, and the glimmering of light fall upon the person's eyes who is near to death. In the same way, poet also feel that he is very near to his end, and all these memories falling upon his ear and his eyes, reminding of him the days that are long over. The last stanza. Dear as remembered kisses after death, and sweet as those by hopeless fancy fain on lips that are for others. Deep as love, deep as first love, and wild with all regret. Oh, death in life, the days that are no more. In the final stanza, the poem reaches to its climax and gives a tint of love, of lost love, a analogy, a misery, kisses after death, and remind us his lost love. Hopeless fancy faint on lips that are brothers, lips that are brothers, that beloved or lover who has separated and become someone else. Deep as love, deep as first love, and wild with old regret. And the theme of regret is presented through these lines. Oh, death in life. This is the climax of the poem. The days that are no more. Because these days, those happy days, have been passed away, and it seems that in the life seems death-like. So this was the poem. In this poem, the poet presents memories, death, regret, lost love, and the tragic condition of the speaker. This poem is written in epic pentameter in blank verse, the four stanza of 5 lines each. It also reminds us of a beautiful poem that was written by William Wordsworth, The Tintern Abbey. In its background, the poem is inspired from Tennyson's visit to Tintern Abbey, and he says that he was full of bygone memories. Thus, this poem in elegy written to the past, the days that have passed away, and days that has gone away. Some beautiful pictures has been presented: the autumn field, maze of sail, the rising sun and sinking sun, of the earliest pipe, surfing of birds, singing of hearts, noise in distance, the hopeless fancy waves that are for others, and the use of vowel sound is also important that make this poem very useful.